Hey guys, welcome to Better Totes and Gardens. Don't get excited about me being in the car. We're not doing another Leanne driving episode. We are doing sort of a day in the life of me episode, but not really. We're going to give you an update on Shane. We're going to go and do a bit of stuff at the tote. I'm going to show you a bit about how I make the toilets and what we do with the wall. And then I'm going to give you a bit of a behind the scenes look at how we made the intro, because it's just really funny footage that no one's ever seen, like people flopping around on tables and stuff. But anyway, we'll get into it. I'm just driving to the office now to give you a bit of an update on how Shane's doing. So we'll get to the music and then we'll get to that. Alright, we're out of the car. Here we are at the tote. I'm here to do the walls with Nina. I'm here to shoot a toilet. I'm going to take you through sort of the process of both of those, even though it's going to be really quick. I'm also going to show you how, well, not how, but the funny parts of the introduction making, because honestly it was very funny. I hope you all enjoy it. But I don't want to do the whole thing because it's not a film tutorial class. If you want to do that, look up After Effects and how to do that. I'm sure none of you care. But anyway, we'll show you the funny stuff. I'm not sure what I said in the car. So here's Shane telling you how he's doing. Take it away, Shane.
Hi, I'm back. Not really.
Just dropping in.
Just dropping in to do health update. Had the operation done. It's done. And it's all good. It's out. I haven't had a headache in a month. Longer than a month now? Has it been a month?
It's been about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh no, it's been a month. It's been 5 weeks.
Has it been 5 weeks? Oh, time flies when you're having fun, mate.
Oh, it's been 4 weeks, just over 4 weeks. There you go. I haven't had a headache. It's been life-changing. Anyway, apart from that, it's all good. It's done. I did end up on the week after the second week, I got an infection and got a little sick, just a little bit.
Would you say it was the resting, eh?
Hey?
It was the resting.
Yeah, it's
you think you didn't do.
But it was,
take the resting seriously.
Yeah, I didn't rest. I literally, so I got out of the operation and 10 hours later started work. And I think I've been working 100 plus hours per week since the operation. So didn't do it right, but I ripped all the stitches open. One of them got infected. It's still infected. It's still an open wound because I'm an idiot. And it got all pussy. Leanne was not happy. And I got really sick from that, but went blind in one eye and still can't see out of it properly. If I go like that, everything's blurry. So I might have done myself.
Oh, is that why you thought the car mount was light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
right.
couldn't see it.
You couldn't see it. Hell, mate.
So it's part of it's getting better slowly, but if I go like that, everything's just a little bit fuzzy. If I go like that, all good.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was kind of the worst of it. So it's all over.
Cancer free.
Yeah, no cancer in it. And that's it. Just benign. That was it. Sunk my battleship and I'm away. So I'm back at work. I've been back at work the whole time, but that's it. What else do they need to know? I don't know.
Listen to your doctors when they tell you to rest.
Yeah, that's a good one. I will say that I did not listen to them at all, and I didn't like lift things or anything. I just worked a lot, and it did not work out well because I'm still got an open wound, and it's only like it's proper open. Like it was only the small cut as well. The big one was fine.
Did they stitch it back up?
Nah, they left it. So just like they're like it'll take another 2 weeks. So
sick. You end up with a big scar on you. Like, have I shown you the scar on my leg from doing that? Yeah. I went in and the doctor was like, we can't close that. Like, you just got to leave it now.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. It's like, it went from being like tiny stitched up to being like like it's a centimetre wide at the biggest point.
Sick.
And it's still like that. But that's it. Was there anything else stupid that happened?
No. Oh, probably.
There was. We won't talk about that.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll leave that one.
We'll leave that one out. But that's it. So I'm fine. I'm going to be back recording stuff for the YouTube channel next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently I'm good. But that's it. So anyway, thanks for asking. Thanks for everyone who's pulled me up, and I hope I was getting better. I didn't realise so many people went through the same shit. But yeah, headache free. Lovely. That's it. Thank you to Leanne and to everyone at the pubs who kind of picked up my slack while I kind of had a bit of time off. But I'm back to work.
Sweet. On with the episode.
Oh yeah.
All right. Welcome to my office. This is where I work, looking over the best people watch in Collingwood. It's the Johnson Street, Wellington Street intersection. So much shit happens. Right now I've got a guy cleaning up graffiti. I got a woman looking at me funny. And lots of car crashes, people beeping, people fighting. It's amazing. Amazing. So, I know you'll skip through the intro, and I'm sure a lot of you have realised that it is the Home Improvements intro. We did our best with our very, very, very limited resources, most of it created in my tiny apartment, to redo it. And we got Billiam to do the wonderful music, which has just been the best. I love Billy. Cheers, Billy. But anyway, what we did do here was shooting all the stuff for it looks like stop animation, but it's actually just film with like a slower filter effect on it. Slow frame rate effect on it. And here's a couple of like the bits. I'll just show you all the bits. So this first one is Shane. I'm devastated there's no sound on these, but like I know why I didn't record sound, but now I sort of wish I did. Shane doing the bit where he falls through the roof. Actually, the next one's my favourite, but I have no idea what he's saying here, but I'm sure it was hilarious because it felt very, very silly at the time. Shane running on the spot. Holy, that is just the funniest. That's the bit where Leanne throws the hammer at him. I love this. I think it's like, you could have used a green screen, and I really wish I did. I later found out that there was actually one here because Aiden, who makes film as well, was actually doing stuff with one, but I used a sheet. It normally doesn't matter. You can key out anything. The floor, I wish I'd put a green screen or another sheet down. That was a pain in the ass. What do we got next? Oh, these are the Leanne bits. Now, Leanne famously made me do this again because she didn't like the way she looked in the first one. She thought she seemed too mean. And I think this is the bit here where she's done it. And then we talk about it. She's like, no, I think I look too mean. And so she made me do a happy one. Oh no, it's still mean. And then Leanne running, which she didn't like. We had to do this a lot of times. Sorry to throw you under the bus, Leanne, but we did. Oh man, this is me back when I had 1,000,000 miles of hair. And that gives you an idea where we are. Look, we're behind, in front of the sound desk. So that's the thing. But anyway, so this is how you make the movie magics. That hour waving at the end. Where's the best one? The best one's the table. Where's the table? Oh, there you go. Alright, so here's Shane on the table. Still one of my favourite things of all time. I'm going to take this piece of footage to the grave with me. I love it. Even the getting up from the start. The very first time you see him on camera. F***ing hilarious. I think I'm standing there going like, okay, you've got up, stop. Alright. Now you're up. You see someone you love across the road, give them a big wave. Whoop. Oh no, now you're going to fall. Anyway, I've wanted to show everyone that for a long time. I hope you find it funny as I do. I think it's the funniest shit in the world. I'm not going to talk about this all day. If you actually want to see what I do, I mean, I could make a little thing about it to like show you how I get it all in there and stuff, but it's so complicated and I just don't know if anyone. We're here for the lols. We're here to be silly. We're here to bang nails into things and swear a lot. Like, anyway, I'll catch on to the next bit. I haven't even decided what it is yet. I don't think I've mentioned this either, that today is the first episode that I'm shooting the day you see it. So it's this morning. Amazing. I'm probably getting a tattoo right now because that's what I'm doing after all this, and that's why I can't take you home with me. But anyway, see you in the next bit. All right, I just decided that the next part of the day I should show you is, this is Nina drawing a thing.
Hi.
And it's funny because normally I try to convince Ash to make everything smoking a bong. And what have I done this week?
Asked me to draw tits on it.
I asked you to draw tits on it. It's a big part of my day, every Monday. I'm going to get Ash to do one where it's smoking a bong, I swear to God. Anyway, that's just what we dubbed up to around here. Alright, here's the next bit. It's windy as hell out here. This is my camera sitting in water. There's Nina. We're going to paint the wall of the building. And we do a time lapse. Anyway, boring. Just showing you.
Party on, Wayne! Party on, Garth.
It took me absolutely ages to find this. And I just remembered who drew the tits on the Garfield. It was Garfies. Man, whoever Garfies is, who goes around drawing the like Garfields with tits, very, very funny. But anyway, I digress. So this doesn't get like a whole lot of play in the intro, and it was like a shame because I remember I spent so long doing this because in the start of Home Improvement there's this big bit where like two of the kids are running around like doing video game shit. And actually little tidbit is the scores at the top when Leanne throws the hammer at Shane are actually the same scores that are in the Home Improvement one, so there's that. But I'll put the screen recording in. This is the picture of the tote that I actually downgraded a lot to make it look more like a computer game, but I just did this really blocky illustration and I just think it's funny. And you don't really get to see this, like especially the upstairs part. So here's the band room, the red wall and the PA, and I tried to do the lighting, a couple of beers, there's the pool table, all the beers on the table, the toilets. I remember the toilets like taking me a long time. And of course, because when I did this, it was just after the campaign, so there's a sold sign. But yeah, there it is. It'll look big on your TV because I have the screen recording up. But that's how I did it. Sorry about the lines on it, but you can see it. Anyway, on to the next part. I hope you're enjoying seeing all these little bits and pieces. Okie dokie. This will only be a quick bit, but like I thought I'd show you because like a lot of bands come in and they're like surprised that this is how we do this, but you know, Shane and Leanne hired a filmmaking nerd when they met me, so it's not a film setup, but it's as filmy as you're going to get for content. So I'll show you around. Alright, so this is the toilet we use. It's this one, not this one. Second one. Anyway, so she's pretty simple, but like it's a bit of a pain to make it look good. It's actually not looking too bad on this camera. So the way I do that is I hang a little RGB light from the roof and I bounce it off the roof because it's just absolutely miserable to try and get light in. I don't always do it like that, but I found that works the best when you're in a hurry. And I really should get something else to do this, but I just use a softboxed out RGB on that as well. It's how we get all the different colors. Got my little GH5. She's been going for about 10 years. It's just the best. And this thing just makes it a bit quicker to work. It's a recorder and a big screen in case you didn't notice. And the bit that everyone's the most surprised at, I've literally had people say, is it hydraulics that you use? So we have a Manfrotto clamp up there with just a bit of string attached to it. I'm not gonna lie, normally it's a bit of string on the clamp and it works a lot better, but I was in a bit of a hurry today because I knew I was doing this all day and I f***ed up. So today, I literally just went into the kitchen and found a bit of, there's like a big bin with tons of wire in it. I just cut a big bit of wire off and clamp that on instead. But I'll put you here so you can sort of see a bit of both. Because I don't know why. I've had everything from like, we thought you had hydraulics to blah, blah, blah. They're people. It's as simple as this. we yell something silly about needing to take a shit, and then you pull the string, the door opens. I don't know, amazing. Anyway, that's just another little part of my day. It's not a really elaborate setup today. I've done some pretty elaborate ones where I've built like radio studios, and we had another one recently with microphones. I built Billy a computer out of like shit we had laying around out the back. There's a lot of computery looking stuff. But today we got the hot blood coming in for Louis' kidney fundraiser. Come to that, drink all the beers, donate, do whatever you want to do. It's a really good cause, great mate of ours. Yeah, so anyway, that's coming in. I'm not going to film us doing it because I'm the only one here today, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass when you're on your own. Anyway, it also feels very spooky when you're in the pub by yourself. This place is not nice. There's like a bit upstairs where it chills your blood. I completely understand what Jacob's on about. I just got some ghost hunting equipment, and I'm going to leave it at that. Anyway, I'm going to come back in a second and wrap this up. All right, I'm back in my little hovel, got all my stuff. I was going to shoot all the way through. I thought it'd be fun, but the most interesting stuff I probably do at the tote all happens on a Monday, and these come out on Monday. So we wanted to get it all done so you can see it still at 5. We've got hot blood coming in at about 6:30. I'll probably be here till about 7. You know, I want you guys to watch the episode. So this is it actually behind me on the thing. I'll just drop this little clip in and then she's ready to upload. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was sort of a bit of a late idea. We have a really, really good one coming up. It kind of depends a bit on Australia Post with a few things that are coming, but it's going to be like probably the most fun I'll personally have making one of these. And hopefully it'll be fun for you guys to watch too. I've dropped so many hints about what it is, very bluntly, over probably 10 episodes. And I think the last one I did 5 seconds ago was probably the worst one. So anyway, come to the pubs, buy food, buy beers, see bands, do all of it. We really need you to. These things are very, very expensive to run and don't make much money. And we just love the support you guys can give us. It's as simple as that, really. I don't know what else to say. It's always a challenge for me to be on camera. I like being behind them. So thanks for watching. This has been Better Totes and Gardens. I have no idea what Shane meant when he said he was going to be coming back soon as well. So we'll see what that means. All right. Thanks a bunch, guys. See ya.